My name's Ethan Kamholtz. It's ETHAN KAMHOLTZ. Growing up, lacrosse became something that I was very passionate about. It opened a lot of doors for me, and coming to play for Liberty just happened to be one of those doors that God used to kind of progress me as a human being. And so playing for this program for 3 years was more about the game, and I think I carry that mentality into coaching. I came here as a student to become a lacrosse coach, and that's just what God had worked out for me. After I graduated from Liberty in 2015, I ended up getting a graduate assistant position at Montreat College, and the culture there was much like matched what was in my heart, that this was more about lacrosse, more than lacrosse. Coming up as a graduate assistant through a program like that just kind of affirmed that I was where I needed to be. And the doors just happened to open up. Just even being a head coach for a lacrosse team at my age is it's a dream come true, and it's only orchestrated and ordained by God, because not many people have the opportunity. And then on top of that, to be able to come back and play against my alma mater and have a friendly, competitive game where I'm out to beat Liberty, my alma mater. It's surreal. And it's really cool to see the support of the alumni coming around. Really cool to see the support of Coach Kyle and being able to invite us up here and just have a game, duke it out. Yeah, I couldn't ask for a better written story. Spending 3 years at Liberty University, in the lacrosse program and at school here, just helped me develop as a man. I think stepping out of a comfort zone and coming down here and being surrounded by people of all different walks of life in a big university has just showed me how to meet people where they're at. Something that Kyle did very well was be very personable and open. Something that he taught me was that it's more than lacrosse. He was open and honest with us. He developed personal relationships with us, and I think that goes a long way in building and molding a team that would be competitive, because vulnerability is honestly one of the best things that we can do as men growing. And so if we can take that into context and put it on the lacrosse field, we'll have a tight-knit team, which playing for Liberty was one of the most tight-knit teams I've ever been on. So if I can take that atmosphere and translate it and use it to help foster that culture at Montreat College, I think adding more and more competitive players with that same mentality will be a force to be reckoned with. Liberty lacrosse has a high end. I think they're just starting to branch out into a different market when it comes to recruiting, which will help them tremendously. The school's support of this program, just the way God has blessed this program, starting from the bottom, literally, and to what they have now. They'll continue to build and continue to be competitive. Haven't yet broken into the national tournament as a Division I program, but I see that happening with the group of guys that they have now. I think the best advice I could give somebody is to just be a man of character. If you want to enter any type of program, whether it's lacrosse or elsewhere, to set the standard high in your own life, personally and spiritually, so that you can continue to build that as a lacrosse program and contribute to something that's bigger than yourself. And if you can do that well, supporting your teammates and building them up, make it less about yourself, be a servant leader, but thrive on opportunities. God opens doors, walk through them, trust God, and just keep following Him, because He'll lead you in the right direction.